Hello everyone, welcome back. I don't remember where the hell I am or what the hell I am doing here. So, I'm just gonna avoid doing whatever it is I was doing, and we're just gonna continue along whatever I am trying to do, I guess. I hope this doesn't turn into anything crazy. I guess I'd have to wait until our people pop in that could answer my question. That, at this point, is it just good to just rush because everything's gonna be my level? Or should I play through and keep progressing because only... the side DLCs are gonna be my level. I don't even remember what I have for other weapons. Stand by. Cold Torment, Thumper. It is going alright. How are you? I am finally back after such a long hiatus. I had so much going on that needed to get done. Packing, signing a bunch of papers. Yeah, dealing with my dog, dealing with my job. I was so busy for this past month. I haven't been able to do shit. How are you doing? Welcome back. It certainly does sound like just, yeah, lots been going on. So I've just been kind of like, okay, I'll do what gotta do. Get done what gotta be got done. Come back whole new happy personality, right? Or so they tell me anyway. 15, I guess that's probably not that very much. Now that I've gone through pretty far. I will say, it looks like I've gotten more accurate since I've been gone this whole time. Quite, I don't know what happened. Alright, what we got? Sober Sniper at 619, even though this is way worse. Only a new upgraded Volcano would work. Said guy to where got a new car. Car blew up, not literally. But what if I continue? Oh no. To quit the job. Got scammed. It seems Turbo is a bust. Oh boy. That fucking sucks. Listen, hold on. Did you buy it second? If you bought it new, and it decided it was gonna be a POS and not be the car that you actually wanted, you should be able to go ahead and turn it back in according to Lemon Law. Which, you know, it's a thing. Stating if the salesman sells you a car that is new, saying it's new, and it doesn't do things as appropriated, or do what it says it's going to, you could turn it back in. It's a U.S. law because they were bought it used for, from a private person. There you go. I may not trust car dealerships, but at least they got the warranties. Swapped cars? Oh no, even worse. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear this has happened to you. Hello, Discord. Welcome. Man, I will say I'm coming back, like, refreshed, ready to roll, and everything else. I don't know what it is. I'm coming back with a whole fresh perspective and ready to do what I had to do. Feeling great. Oh, shit, this is my first time coming here. I forgot. I'm still thinking about the old one.
What you want? And good riddance. Is this thing turned on? Look it, I ain't talking you about Jack Monkey squat till you get rid of all them pests. Good boy.
How are you guys? How are you doing, Discord Raider? Clanker, I see it. I see the problem there, but I mean, there's not much you can do about it, especially if you were going for swaps. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's kind of been part of the issue. So one, life has been just going garbage, but you know, what's new? Two, I had intended to go ahead and move, and after doing a lot of the calculations and everything, I realized that moving is an impossibility, because it would cost me. Partly, I think it's great I don't have to do that job and got an excuse, but it certainly gave me something to do. Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks when things that you would like to work are just evaporating and everything, but if you feel it's a good thing, then more power to you. So I had intended to move. I've run into a couple problems. One, leaving where I'm currently at to go to a new place. Aside from what else would probably have to be paid here. Then all the move-in fees on top of everything that would have to be paid. It would be like it would be like $4,500 to $6,000 just to go to a new place. And if I don't stay there for a year, then I pretty much lose money. And even if I do have a short-term hop to one place and then move to where I actually wanted to go ahead and move, it would still be a lot of money coming out of my pocket that I'm just not ready to go ahead and plop down for a short-term move that I'm going to have to repeat again. Make sense? So that's not happening. So I'm not moving, even though I've got a whole bunch of stuff packed. My dog has started, like, having the very olds, and she woke up by dry heaving and stuff, thinking it was going to be worse. So I'm going to have to make that decision to put down my dog here within the next couple months, I'm sure. If I don't sound like I'm having a crisis, it's because I've already been having this crisis for the past 2 weeks, so I'm fine. Well, the issue is that she's not going to be. Unfortunately, it's end of life at this point. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to do that in the next couple months. If I want to go ahead, there are 2 great jobs that are coming up down, I think, about 4 or 5 hours away from where I'm at. It's okay. She's been with me a long time. She's my first dog, so, you know, it is what it is. It's life. I have come to accept that it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be very sad for probably a very long time, and then I'll have to move on. And I know I simplify it, but if I don't tell myself something, I'll just not be able to function. So anyway, the other job is about 4 to 5 hours away. If Luft and I's job ends up going through, I'm pretty much going to be selling, like, almost everything that I own. All these collectibles I've been holding on to over the years, I'm probably just going to sell them to make up all the moving expenses that we need, so I can go ahead and break my lease, which is going to be 2 times the rent that I'm paying, so I essentially have to shell out $5,000 just to be able to leave. I'll do that, and then we'll move out over there, get settled in, and then she can start a good career. And I think that'll be the plan. If she gets that job down there, I will sell pretty much everything. We'll move away, and then we'll start again down there. Which is fine. I think both of us are just kind of fed up, and we're ready to get rid of everything to start all over again. Yeah, I'm just taking the moment to organize my thoughts since I have you guys here, and it's much easier to talk to you guys when I'm not getting shot at from every angle. Alright. There you go. Hope the best for both of you. I hope so too. We could use a win. We could use a win in our life, frankly. Yeah, so, like, just the fucking other day. So I had to deal with some personal stuff for family. Then, like, I go out to my car, and I'm ready to go to work. Car won't start. At least you got it all figured out, which is always the hard part. Yeah, I mean, by figured out, I do have a loose approximation of the thing I'm gonna do. But... yeah, car won't start. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on with the car? Somehow, battery's dead. And I'm like, what the... why? You've been perfectly fine this whole time. So, go out. Replace battery. I had no fucking clue. Batteries were so goddamn expensive. Who the fuck was gonna tell me the battery's like $300 fucking dollars? Like, that's wild. I didn't know that. So, I had to shell out for a battery I wasn't expecting. Then, I'm like, okay, you know, since I have the day off, and since I'm gonna be doing stuff anyway, I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and let me replace my brakes. And then I go to replace my brakes. Car batteries are big-ass bricks, and not surprised they're expensive. Yeah, but I mean, really, you're only getting, like, what, 20 cents to the pound for the return on batteries these days anyway, even if you do hand back the core? It's stupid. Anyway, we'll not discuss the economics of batteries and all the chemical process that takes place and all the, you know, the piling and liquid battery versus wet. Let's not go into all of that. Point is, it's stupid, and it was too expensive. What kind of car are you driving here? Cheap one for 60. Me, 20 is already a good... I mean, I'm not driving anything crazy. It's a 2018 Nissan Kicks. I mean, it was $250, and I slapped on the 4-year warranty because this battery actually died before the warranty, or died after the warranty gave out, but just barely. So I think I can kick this battery in just enough time. So, I'll be able to get a new battery on warranty next time, right near the end of life for it. But yeah, it's nothing crazy, but out here, batteries are hella expensive. Outside of DC, everything's expensive. So, either way, paid in for that. That got done. Went ahead and decided, you know what, since I'm here, let me go do my brakes. Go to do my brakes. Brakes seem perfectly fine. I go to replace them anyway. Pull out the old brakes, perfectly good, take out the clips, put on some new clips, and then, for some fucking reason, the goddamn brake pad just will not fit in this clip, or the clip is not fitting in the rotor piece properly. I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm kind of upset at this. Why is it's not getting in the seating? So I'm tapping away at it. I'm like, okay. So I spend like 40 fucking minutes trying to get this brake in there and just decide to use the old clips. Put the old clips back in. Brake slides in like butter. No problem. I'm like, what the fuck? So, and there's nothing wrong with the new clips. They're the exact same clips. And I'm just like, why? It might have something to do with just the wear and the way they fit. So, did that. And I'm just like, okay, you know what, fuck it, I'm at it, let me do my rotors. So, do my rotors, because they're starting to look like vinyl, and I'm like, okay. Cool, I guess. Rotor done. Brake done. Car back on track. Car functional. But yeah. So, my big issues in life are... Dog's dying, gonna have to put it down. And other stuff. I just don't know how to deal with it all. So it's just been a series of a lot of bullshit all at once. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm existing. Like, there's only so much existence I can have at once right now in my brain. So I'm just doing what I can. Not everything is going according to plan. Alright. So yeah, we're okay. Just, I don't know how long I frankly intend this to be. No, not trying to go ahead and crimp out of doing, but, like, I'm trying to fill you guys in on all the stuff that's been going on in my life, because I still have a lot of stuff going on. Oh, and mind you, it's Path of Exile season. So, like, my game of all times currently has new content. And, like, I want to go enjoy it, but I have so much shit going on. So I'm only getting more and more behind in a league that I'm not able to, like, properly sit and enjoy. For a game that is, like, my game of all time. The game that I go play when I have nothing else going on and when I don't know what I want to do. It's my game. Like, I've sat and thought about it for a long time, and Path of Exile is just the game of all time for me. Like, it's not the best game, it's not the game everybody wants to play, it's not the game I want to play all the time. But I do. Because for some reason, my brain has decided that this is going to be the game that it tells me is the only game that really I see myself playing for, like, the foreseeable future. Like, if I could be a content creator for just that game, I would. But I'm not good enough for it.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'd play Path. I'd love to play Path for you guys, but, like, I'm just not a good enough Path player. And I don't think people in the community would come to my stream to watch me play Path badly when they can go watch somebody play Path goodly. Anybody want to tell me when my brain decided that I was gonna actually be a decent shot? Give me 1 second, I'll read your comment. I see it there. Alright. Done the coursework. Exams, essentially 3.44. Okay. Threw me first range, 76 to 82. I think I've done pretty good. Honestly, I don't even know what Path is. Yeah, that does actually sound pretty good, Discord. That sounds pretty good. I think my grade point average is like a 4.2. Like, at some point in my life. If we calculated in the fact that I would do my homework, it would be like a 4.2. I think, like, I was at a 3.6. And it had nothing to do with bad grades or anything. It had the fact that I just didn't like doing homework, so I missed out on a lot of homework stuff, because I felt like, I already know the coursework, why do I need to do this again? So, no, that translates pretty well. I think the grade point average is a pretty good transfer. That makes sense to me. So for us, a 4.0 would be like all A's across the board. It's possible to get higher than a 4.0 because if you're taking things like AP classes, which are college courses during a high school environment, then you can actually push your grade point average higher because they use a different system. So, for 3.8 to 4.0 puts you in what would be like the honor rolls or principal's dean's list, whatever they call it. Yeah, so the equivalency makes sense to me. Don't even know what path is? Path is... Sorry, I just had to repeat it so that way I could make sure I knew what I was talking about. Path of Exile. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's really good. Path of Exile is my game of all time. It's a game that I have played for many, many, many years. It is my favorite game. Path of Exile, the new one came out, Path of Exile 2. Very different feel from the first game, but they are both connected. In a way that playing Path 1 will just answer a lot of questions for Path 2. 2-3, 2-2, and 2-1 for first class. Gotcha. Okay, so you get put into classes based off rank and stuff. That makes sense. I can understand that system. Yeah, Path of Exile, it's an ARPG, kind of like Diablo. It's actually Diablo's main competitor. But it is my game of all time. I love it. The skill creation, the skill trees, all the mechanics in it. It is one of the most frustrating games I've played, but I play it religiously. Because it is like, it's a game that I thoroughly enjoy. That's so stupid. 39,000, and this fucking green gun is 33. It's so dumb. Why are shotguns always so fucking expensive? Big Dumbo. Ooh, a double SMG at 89/2. Garbage. But you're good sales bait, so that's fine. 95, you're fine for sales bait, I guess. Why did I do this over the double split thumper? 230/85. I think it was because the fire rate. Sounds cool. We all have our games to enjoy. Yeah, it's just... It's a game that I have played since its near infancy. I played, like, Path of Exile and was, you know, threw money at their first league ever. You know, essentially helped pay for some of the development in it. I have a really cool shirt for my achievement. Like, physical merchandise from Path of Exile is fairly rare. And, yeah, just cool stuff. Oh, I can go around. I can just jump. Yeah, it's like, you know how there's some people who just, you know, they go play Call of Duty when they don't know what else to do, or they're playing Dead by Daylight because that's their go-to. It's just, it's how I feel about Path. It's not perfect, but it's my experience and I love it. It is, whenever a new season drops in a Path, I drop near every other game and start playing Path of Exile. It's that serious to me. Most everything else goes on pause. Like, you guys may even see that I talk about Path, and then suddenly I disappear for, like, a weekend or something. It's because I literally just do nothing but play. Dead Eye Daylight Peasant as well, thank God. Force yourself to quit. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just, like, I realize a certain type of people tend to go ahead and play Dead by Daylight. Nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, they're just... It's not my kind of game. It's kind of funny, the exams, because one of them, you did a 30 to 40 minute revision, got a 44%, and 40% is the minimum. Revise for 2D, got a 51. Huh. But our system went down, so if we had our average for the whole year, it's higher than the exam mark. 73, 74, so overall my average is very high considering high mark estimation. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how the grading system works in there, so I assume that a 40 is a mid mark, or there's like a bare minimum, because for us, the grading system goes, I think, 100 all the way down to like 64, which is a failing percentage for us, I think. So I think once you get 64 and below, it's considered failing for us. So we have slimmer margins. Yeah, we have slimmer margins for failure. I think with you guys, it's what? Every 10% would equal out to whatever that grade average would be. So, like how we have A, B, C, D, no E, but we have F. So, A, B, C, D, F. For us, it'd be that 5 average. You guys would have, what, a 6 average? A, B, C, D, E, F. And then whatever comes after that, because 40% your bare minimum, right? I'm just making assumptions based on it. I don't actually know. Alright. Geno Raven. I'm gonna keep it. Pestilence, sure. War Guardian. I feel like this is pointless to hold on to. Like, it's not bad because it does get me my ammo back, but I'm also like, it's just taking up space for no damn reason. This we keep, even if it's bad, strictly because it's a 2x corrosion. Double Thump gets kept. Double Anarchy gets kept. Double SMG, that's the one we just got. Sweeper, gone. Cobra, gone. Stomp. 236. Terrible Scatter, out you go. Commando, gone. Ranger, gone. Blast, gone. I don't know why we have that. 92. I'll keep one transfusion. I'm pretty sure this is the next one on my list. Overcapacity. Why did we keep this? It's not good. That's fine. Extreme Shock. Acid Wave is gone. First 60 is 69. Second 221. Third. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So P. Yeah, so you guys essentially have roughly the same system. High corrosion. I don't remember why I had that. Standard gorilla. Out it go. Corrosion, that go to. This we kept for a reason, and I think we kept this because, approximately speaking, this was almost as good. I still think this would just be better, so let's just get rid of it. Slightly lower max, faster recharge. New Haven, because I forgot to go ahead and check the shops before I went. Playing some Minecraft again in Old World. 1,100 game days played. Going through old mining tunnels, fighting floating blocks and masses from when mined 6 months ago. Thought they had despawn timers. Oh yeah, it is always cool to like go back into like Minecraft in just worlds you played a ton of time into and haven't been for a while, and just to see like what you were doing, what you were thinking at that time. Like, it's always nice to go back into memory lanes. Likely 7682 overall for the whole degree. Ads, bruh. Add button! Hit the add button so I know! There we go. Yeah! There we go. Alright. We'll chill. We'll chill. Tell me when you're back. Alright. Are we back yet? We good? We ready? We rockin'? We rollin'? We dolin'? We rollin'? We up? We shmup? We pup? We guppy? Yuppie? Smuppy duppy? Rolly uppy? Fruit of the loom? Making me get the uppies. Sugar rush. We good? Ads are over? Alright, I'm gonna assume ads are over. Alright, cool. I'm just sitting here, like, doing whatever the hell that was. Treacher's Landing, I think, is where we're going for the bottles. Oh, son of a bitch, you got me. You got me. I pulled the water aside, though. So... Oh, you got me just as I was thinking about drinking water. Reinforced 781... garbage. Oh, shit! That scared the fuck out of me. Great minds think alike, I know. But fools seldom differ. It's my favorite, like, thing about that sentence, you know. Great minds think alike. Because you know how there are a lot of sayings out there that people remember? Like, great minds think alike is only, like, half the saying. And a lot of people only remember that part and not the fools seldom differ. Which is, you know, like when the customer's always right, and then the second part of it is in matters of taste. Yeah. Don't mind me sounding like I'm slightly tipsy at fucking 8 in the morning. That's why you guys are getting the long talks and everything. Because I'm slightly inebriated. Oh, son of a bitch. It's also probably why I'm doing so much better this time around than I have been. Because, like, I'm not overthinking any of this shit. I'm just playing the fucking game. 66, that's worth selling. It's not 100 something, but... Oh! Pill, since I have you here now that I'm thinking about this. So, quick question. The game itself, I know that when you're doing playthrough 2, technically... Oh, hold on. I can blow these up, can't I? Oh, not until... 4.5 on your dissertation. That's pretty cool. So, Discord, what are you gonna do with all this brain? What is the objective with all of this gray matter you are compiling together? How do you intend to use it? Because you've clearly got a lot of it. You're clearly doing a whole bunch of stuff. But what's the intention? Why all the work? What's the goal? You know, because, like, I had big brain materials, and I have the ability to do a lot of cool big brain stuff, but I didn't do anything with it. You know, I excel at being able to forecast budget, come up with things on the fly, being able to go ahead and put patchwork jobs on stuff, being able to go ahead and forecast, like, industries and where they're going based on financial planning, even though I hate all of that. Like, I joke about the fact that, you know, I don't think I'm a very good financier, but really when it comes down to it, I'm fully capable of doing a 5, 10, 15, 20-year plan based off of current things and where I guesstimate, you know, economic businesses and legislatures are going to go. So I'm exceedingly exceptionally good at, like, finance stuff. But I didn't bother to do anything with it. So, networking job or something related... Alright, that sounds pretty cool. I feel like you would be the kind of person that wouldn't just get the networking job, but would want to go ahead and, like, create something new for the industry as a whole. I feel like that's more your speed. My brain can't figure out how to get around that, so I'm just gonna do that. Physical-oriented, then software-oriented. Where the fuck is this dude? Infrastructure management? Huh. Interesting. I don't understand how that would work in terms of, like, in terms of a computer, but I understand infrastructure management from its physical component, so it does make sense what you're saying. I should probably just stick to this thing. The other thing's cool and all, but, like, this is probably gonna be... SMGs are probably gonna be my go-to weapon, so I should probably just stick with SMGs. Oh, Pill! This is what we're asking, because I keep forgetting I'm going on rambling rambants. Read for the project asked me I was gonna do masters and CB for that. Huh. So you're not gonna continue in the program, just getting it done and then that's it? I mean, nothing wrong with it. Fucking, are you serious, Bloodwing? Fuck that, I've been in secondary for 6 years. Alright, Pill. So, question. Game... The game itself. Game proper. Does game proper have, on playthrough 2, set levels that continue through the game and progress? Or is playthrough 2 level adjusting based on my level, like how the DLCs are? Or is it exclusively the DLCs? I'm trying to figure out whether I can rush through playthrough 2, or whether I'm going to come across a level cap that's going to push me back where I actually need to grind. Because it's not based off of my level, it has specific levels. You can see how that took me a very long time to parse together in words. It's set level, but once you kill the final boss, then they scale. Ah. I gotcha. So if that's the case, I should essentially be... What, level... Currently enemies are what? Level 43. I am currently... level 48. So I'm assuming that the end of the game is gonna be 50? Or is it gonna be level 69? Like, topped out. I'm trying to figure out how much I can rush and how much I can just not rush. Because I would like to actually move on to Borderlands 2 if at all possible. And if I can just rush through playthrough 2 and then move on to the rest of the game, I would prefer to. Around 50? Okay. So, roughly what I was kind of expecting already to be the case. Alright. There are fucking bugs out here. Alright, so I'll plan for 50, but assume it's going to be worse. Where's this friggin' thing all the way at? Oh, right, I forgot this pain in the ass.
Let's get our feet out of the dust.
I saw that and I was like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. The moment I saw that, my brain was on immediate oh shit mode. Okay. Thought I was gonna explode.
insane. Iridium mining on this planet has been hugely lucrative for dogs, and has funded my project.
73 is not a bad sale price. 107, you know, if the one I have wasn't already good, I would consider that. I may as well just keep this as my active weapon. It already does what I need it to. He's back and better than ever. Surprisingly, the answer is yes. I am back. Yes, I am feeling better. Yeah, sure. Long break wasn't perfect, but, like, I feel much better. Not sure which part of that triggered the auto miner right. Maybe Sith is a banned word after the Empire fell. I have no idea. I don't know what it decides. Maybe it was like, ah, shit, he's saying shit! I don't know. Fucking Twitch and their moderation. Did you end up moving or releasing? I did not! I'll give you the too long didn't read version of the whole thing I gave earlier. I ended up renewing my lease because moving would just be $45,000 to $6,000 to end up moving, and I had to stay there a year for it to be saving any money. And if I really go ahead and end up getting the job elsewhere, which is about 4 to 5 hours away from where I am at right now, I'm just gonna sell all of the collectibles that I'm sitting on and just move anyway. I'm just break my lease by paying out double my rent and breaking my lease and going. That's the too long didn't read. Dog's having issues and car was having trouble. Just when it rains it pours situation. There you go. That's the too long didn't read because it would be a very long time to answer why I've been gone and what I've been doing. Yeah, we're staying here for right now. Everything's just really shitty. But the shittier part would be moving and shelling out like $6,000 when it's unneeded. Especially if I might end up just, you know, picking my entire life up and going. Is it all the way out there? Oh, it's with fucking the fucking rack. I remember. That big old rack that shoots fire. It's over there. Glad you're doing better. I thought I was gonna have a call for a wellness check. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's rare that I just disappear out of nowhere. if it ever happens, it really just means there's a bunch of stuff going on in my life. I will eventually get back to everybody, because if I died, somebody would just step in and be like, hey, he dead. Yeah, Luft would definitely just step in and be like, he dead. So, if I just disappear for a certain length of time, I'll eventually be back. I try and let you guys know when I can, but yeah, it's not perfect. Also, like I said earlier, since you weren't here, I don't know how long this stream is going to be. It could be an hour. It could be a couple. I wanted to make sure that at least everybody kind of knew I wasn't dead. So... Man, I'm fighting this fucking thing on foot like an idiot. I've got no sense of self-preservation, tipsy. Guys, this is bad. I'm playing like, not like I'm masterful, I'm playing like I'm drunk. Oh boy. I wonder how far I could even get. Man, can you imagine just fucking... That would be a fun playthrough. Borderlands, completely plastered.
I've developed a relationship with it. Some cycles I sleep with it, and others I make it stay outside of my tent. My waning ability to discern logic from insanity is becoming cumbersome. I've been translating Eridan writings, in between arguing with the recorder. I went off for a few hours during my last sleep cycle. I heard you sneak out. If I were to pontificate, I would infer that the Eridan writings show a class-based society that was quite capable of both leadership and of armed conflict.
I mean, yeah, they made a whole bunch of fuck-ass technology. What did you think that they were gonna be? Banging stones and cooking meat over fires with little twigs? Sometimes this lady's genius is stupid. Oh, son of a bitch. Listen, I don't have any more water. I'm gonna go get water right now. Alright? I drank through that bottle of water. Alright, stand by. Alright. Water. There you go. Back should see if you... Alright. See you then, Discord. Do you see any of the gaming events? I haven't. I haven't seen any gaming events at all. The only gaming event that I have been concerned with looking up is Path of Exile stuff, because it's my bread and butter go-to game, and the new League is out. So that's the only thing I've really been paying attention to, since I haven't really been able to invest a lot of time into it. I am expanding my knowledge of what the new content has to offer.
Cheap, reliable, lightweight,
No, but what's been going on in the world of gaming? I heard there's a new Gundam game coming out. I haven't seen the trailer, but I am told by Gundam fans that it doesn't look like Gundam, and it feels like something else. T-Bone, Tartarus. Tartarus. Oh, Tartarus would be good, but we're going Underdoom. Tartarus. Do I even have anything good in here? I think I have some stuff in here that is good, but also is not. I think yeah. I should probably pull out the Savior just so I have infinite ammo at some point, even if I'm not going to use it itself. I always hate how, once you get class mods, finding a good shield is just kind of really hard. It stops being something easy. Why did I go to Treachers? I think my brain is trying to do quests that aren't there yet. We'll go to New Haven. It'll probably be faster to go from there to go looking for the journal entries. But yeah. I am only continuing this challenge because my last few challenges have all, like, died. And it's not that I don't want to play Borderlands, I think I'm just tired of Borderlands 1. And it's constantly the same thing, and I know that's kind of the point of this being the challenge, in the fact that, yeah, I knew I was going to get stuck playing Borderlands 1 forever. But still, it's tiring. Tired of Borderlands, Grandpa. You okay, girl? You tired? Tired like... Whoa! Look at that capacity. That's nice. 1,000. That's the first 1,000 I've seen. Too bad it's going to take 10 seconds. Well, 9 and change to get all the way cranked up. Well, I guess not 9 and change. 10... 460. Oh my god, I just drank water! That's what water is left. Stellar Blade 2, not really interested. I didn't play the first one. Wolverine, I haven't seen anything on it, but frankly, Marvel games I have found to be hit or miss, so... RuneScape, if it's RuneScape Dragon Wilds, I'm already part of that, and it's gotta stay hydrated in the summer. I see. ILL? What is that? Resident Evil Veronica? Are they making a remake of Code Veronica? Because that's pretty cool if that's the case. Last Ronin, I like Last Ronin as a comic book. I don't know how well it's going to translate to being a video game. I did hear that it's actually getting its own, like, series, though. That's getting a movie. And a bunch more. You know, I'll tell you the last time I was genuinely excited about a game. I know the exact game. Dust 514. That was the last time I genuinely felt excited about a video game.
That's my boy. Give him hell, Bloodwind. Good boy.
But unfortunately, Dust 514 was, like, shut down. And after that, I haven't been really hot for trot about any video game.
All right, boys.
As I work, I spend the majority of days having conversations with people that are not there. 2 days
What
ago,
is that?
I was
Ah,
explaining to my mother how the
so,
simulation program I was writing
you've probably heard of EVE Online, right? So, EVE Online had an offshoot game that they decided to come out with called Dust 514. One of my favorite shooter games of all time. It had the same concepts that EVE did, where you had offline XP, you had all types of stat bars, you had requirements and stuff, you had upkeep on your materials that you constantly had to make because you essentially had a stock of clones. So you had to stock up on your clones and stock up on the weapons that you wanted, and then make sure that you had the right skills to be able to use those weapons and shit. So essentially, you had an army that you made yourself to be the single person that you were throwing on a field, and if they died, you threw in a clone backup copy from your inventory to go ahead and fight with it again. It was a really cool concept. Loved it. Fantastic. And everything felt balanced. People who were playing on the ground using firearms could absolutely take on a tank if they invested into anti-tank weaponry and, like, anti-tank mines and shit like that. It was great. Everything felt wonderful. And me, who was a knife player, decided I was going to crank the stims and speed on all of my things, strip as much armor as I could, to make the fastest unit that I could, whose sole job was to rush in, dodge bullets, slash thing at close combat range, and just cut through heavy enemy shields. It was wonderful. I loved it. Anyway.
My mother has
The cool part was that when you were playing on Dust 514's thing, you were actually contributing to the war effort to the EVE players because battles on the ground actually affected some of the in-game politics for EVE Online. So we were doing battles on the ground where people were doing fights in space, and you could actually call in a satellite cannon drop from one of the people in EVE, and they could respond and give you the satellite drop in your fucking game, in your shooter. So it was super cool that the fact that the game's connected that way, too. It's just a really cool game with a super cool concept that I wish that they had continued, but I guess not a lot of people did it. But it was on the PS3. So mind you, it probably could have been better in modern systems. If it hadn't now, I'm sure it would succeed, but... Where the fuck am I going? I knew it, son of a bitch. I'm over here being a punk thinking that there wasn't a thing here when there was.
Day 457. This is exciting. I think I might strip naked and run around to celebrate, but I'll do it during the dim cycle, for fear of prying eyes. Before overloading and melting 4 of my computer's 13-qubit operators, my program was able to decipher quite a bit more than I had been able to understand before. It will take a few days to fix, but I was able to find...
I've never even heard of that. Yeah. A phenomenal game, though. Every single weapon felt balanced. Every single playstyle felt balanced. The only thing that everybody genuinely could agree on is that if your ass decided to throw hundreds of dollars into getting spider tanks, you're a piece of shit. And yeah, you may be ranking the leaderboards, but it's only a matter of time until somebody comes in and blows up your thing. And every single one of your tanks was worth, I think, $20. So losing even one of them would just set you back. Like, there were people out there who had $100 tanks. So every time they lost a tank, it was $100 out of their fucking pocket. So a lot of players just went out of their way to deal with those dudes and just take them on entirely. Just so they could, like, ruin their day.
Treated many times with a symbol that looks not unlike a circle with an upside-down V in it. It's possible.
Yeah, I remember those days when everyone would just hunt for the credit card warriors.
Happens every 200 years.
I mean, they didn't care. If they were paying $100 for, like, a fleet of tanks, like 10 tanks, clearly they didn't give a shit. But still, everything was very balanced. Using a shotgun was just as viable as using assault rifle. Just as viable as using the knives, even though the knives were considered, like... I think a lot of people thought my build was always crazy, because they were considered not great. But the way I play, it worked. You know, guy with heavy Gatling laser machine gun did not see dude in no armor running at him in Berserker sprint to just cut through directly through his armor and kill him in 2 shots. Didn't see it coming. Yeah, Dust, great game. And the fact that even when you weren't playing, the game was constantly building up XP, because passive XP was a big thing for EVE. Like, it really took the cake, because even people who couldn't play it as often as people who did, they didn't feel left out. Yeah, they didn't feel left out at all. Because when you came back in from your time of not playing, or when you finally got to play it on a weekend or whatever, you were just as caught up, maybe a little behind the people who are actively playing, but there wasn't much difference. And they even had a skill tree specifically designed for passive XP. So people who really couldn't, and really wanted to get into it, they could just crank their passive XP gains. It was wonderful. Good system, everything felt appropriate. Everything was so well balanced. But now it's gone. It was just on the PS3 in a time where Call of Duty and all of that was way more popular. So it just came out at a bad time. Great game. That's a game I genuinely miss. If they told me Dust 514 servers were coming... The thing is that... here's the worst part about it. They took the game down. Sorry, you guys are going to have to hear me rant, because I very rarely get to talk about Dust 514. They took the game down, right? Then, they decided to give the community of Dust 514 hope by deciding to release another game, or tell everybody about a game that they were making that looked like Dust 514, that's played, apparently, like Dust 514, that was going to be a whole different game, and everyone was super excited, all getting ready to go back into it. Come to find out, not going to happen. They baited everybody, got everybody ready to go ahead and support it, lined up, and then CCP just decided, you know what? Cancel it.
Day 481.
So,
It's true.
even more
All
infuriating
true.
on
My
that.
program did it. Program. I'm now certain that the vault is here, and that the symbol has something to do with opening it. I've checked and
Oh, I gotta
triple-checked
turn
my
this in.
findings, and it all
Okay.
seems to make sense.
Let me... Circle of Death, we don't want that. We don't want that. Scavenging sub? I guess we can do sub.
Measures to keep the vault secure, but that it can be opened every 200 years. The vault's contents must be extremely valuable, maybe better than the Atlas tech. But I cannot reveal this information to anyone just yet. If I'm wrong, I'm done. And if I'm right, the suits will claim it. I must find the vault myself. Find.
That blows. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but, like... That's why I said, I haven't been excited for a game in a very long time. And it's strictly just because Dust 514 was such a cool and interesting game and concept, and I enjoyed it so thoroughly that I can't honestly, like, imagine an experience I've had that I have felt this betrayed. That I have felt this excited for about a video game. We'll go for this one first. Oh, actually, we'll go for this one first, because I forgot that they were joining. And then the last one is... at the beginning? I think it's at the beginning. Back here. Yeah. No. Alright, Brain, come on. You can do it, Brain. Where the hell is this thing? You remember. Oh my god. There it is. Jesus. That's how you can tell how fucking plastered I am. Oh, do I have to turn that in for her hidden journals and scavengers and stuff? In order to get the next thing. Oh, Hair of the Dog. That's where I need to go next. Hello, Dragonborn. Welcome. Welcome back.
I might have sort of lied to you.
Oh my, good morning, my friend. Long time no see. Hello. Welcome back. So, anybody who's coming in, yeah, it's been a long time. I'll give you the Cliff Notes version of all the stuff that's been happening. I had intended to move. Too expensive to move. Renewing my lease, which is already expensive, but it's more expensive to move somewhere else. dog's probably gonna be gone in 2 months because she's getting to that age and she's got all the problems where I'm gonna have to make that hard decision in about 2 months to put her down. So I'm dealing with that. Job just really sucks. Everything's so expensive, and there was a third thing that I am now not remembering. Car issues that I had. Where, you know, car was having problems, wouldn't start, battery, went to go get battery expensive, change battery, go decide, do brake, look at brake no want to change right, change rotor, change clip, change brake, pain in the ass. Lot of money, didn't want to spend, had to spend. There we go. All caught up. Didn't mean that I've been so since you stream and all since we've chatted. I guess it might be different. I'm doing all right. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm just filling you in. I'm just filling you guys in on what's been going on with me. That's all. And you're A-okay. I am a little tipsy right now. And I have decided that, you know what, we're going to go ahead and do this challenge where if I die one more time, yeah, I'm going to have to start over Borderlands 1, which I'm already getting hella sick of doing. Yeah, so yeah, you'll have to just bear with me on that. But yeah, I'm okay. As okay is gonna be. Whatever okay looks like right now. Calm down there, feral hulking elder skag. But yeah, I'm fine right now. I am currently just here. But yeah, okay, so let me put this together. What timeline you are in, Snowfall? Since what was your prior name, number 1? And 2, what game series did you come into? Because I've got a very firm grasp on every series that I've played on my channel. Eddie, hell yeah. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, brother! We don't just do it the right way, we do it all the way. If you're not drunk at 8 a.m., are you really drinking?
Oh boy. Okay. Let's focus. Ah, boy. Man, I'm having one, aren't I? See how many times I gotta keep pausing because I know if I don't, I'll do something dumb. We are going Treacher's Crom's Canyon. There's nothing remotely good in this box, I am sure. I can't see anything good coming out of these. I'll check, but... yeah. And garbage. Ugh! I wish it would go back to having decent shields this early. I hate how it just... shields become pointless after you get your class mods, and you never see them roll anymore. I need pure damage. This is just not doing it. Oh, boy, that does not do it for sure. Oh, boy! Oh, no! Did you guys see that? That was almost a career ender right there. Fucking Jesus. That was scary. I need to be a little more careful. That almost turned out so badly. Deserves a celebration. Yeah. Yup. Delicious Wawa. Yup. Jesus Christ. Okay. There's no more water in this. So next time we drink water, I'm gonna have to go fill it up. Oh shit, I didn't even see you. Dude over here in camouflage. He probably wasn't in camouflage. I just can't see properly. This is where I got fucking done in last time, so... Oh shit, I knew it! You fucking son of a bitch! Ugh! This is why I was like, you know, something seems wrong. What's wrong right now? Fucking Jesus. That's twice I've almost been knocked. What is wrong with me? I mean, we all know the obvious answer. But, like, obvious, not fun answer. Oh, you son of a bitch. You came from back there. You would have had me, too. I didn't even see you. Oh, no, that's the claptrap one. I was like, I remember getting something from that string, but can't remember what the string do. Also, I found out that there's some people who have slightly bigger, like, loadout files and grenades than other players strictly because one of the claptraps in the DLC has the ability to go ahead and either give you, like, extra inventory space or extra grenades as its reward instead of the skill point. Also, if there's another way to grab that, I don't know about it, because that's the only way I've ever grabbed it. Did you give me a grenade? Did I not get a fucking thing from you, you piece of shit? I could go change out of the longbow for this much stronger incendiary. But I also feel like the longbow is just better because of its TP ability. I thought that even in part 2 you would still get the stuff. That's all. Fucking Jesus. What is wrong with me right now? How am I playing this bad? This is crazy. Maybe it's not me playing this bad. Maybe it's not because I get drunk. So my brain is basically just trying to gaslight me into. Maybe you're not playing bad. Maybe you're just too good for the game. Maybe that's it. Maybe the game is like, yeah, you're so good, we need to throw all of this cool stuff at you. You're so good. You know, oh god, the game is pornhubbing me. I'm sitting here trying to play the game and it's like, oh yeah, you're so good, daddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, go ahead and pull out that SMG and turn it into a burning crisp husk. Oh yeah. And I'm over here like, yeah! and really the game's just like, fuck you. Oh boy. Alright. Move it along. Because we're trying to get us to go to Crom, and I'm trying to go ahead and get the fucking dog food. You know what I'm actually very happy about? The fact that I've been gone for a month and you guys came back. Like, I cannot begin to tell you how happy that makes me. The fact that, like, I was expecting to come back and I wouldn't see anybody because everybody would have, like, moved on or didn't want anything or was just like, nah, we found somebody else or something. And you guys came back and I am genuinely surprised and extremely happy. I know I'm not, like, brimming with joie de vivre, or whatever the fuck the word is that I'm looking for about it all. Not cheesing to the sun, but, like, yeah. I'm pretty happy. Oh, is Reaver here? Do I have to take him out, or is that a later thing? I think that's a later thing, because he would have crawled out of his little hole. Crawled out of his little crawly hole. That's how you know you've built a good community through your methods. Man, I wish I knew what my methods were. My methods are press play and just entertain. Still here for you. I always appreciate that. This is getting pretty tiresome. Oh, what is? Oh, my play? Because let me tell you, I'm definitely tired of it. For sure. I thought about, like, attempting the how many survival games thing. I thought about actually, like, doing a personal 12 hours now and still not a single piece of bedrock that I've been... That's so funny. Hey. I don't know if there's a... Even with modded tools, I don't know if bedrock could technically break. If I understand it being tired of Borderlands. I am sure tired of Borderlands 1. For sure. Very tired. Much don't want. Absolutely tired of Borderlands 1. But yeah, just... I don't think even with modded tools you could pick up bedrock. I think it just has such a high resistance. I suppose your methods seem more natural. That's honestly great. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm not anything other than myself. Like, I know that a lot of times, excuse me, I'm moving my couch cushion. A lot of times when you get people who are doing, like, VTuber stuff and everything else, like, that's their personality online. And that's who you get when you come to their channel. But then if you meet them in real life, they're not like that at all. No, this is all literally just me. The dog is mainly just there as a representation of me on the internet. It's literally just my fucking Skype icon or whatever. As far as I am concerned, my VTuber is just an extension of me as me on the internet. And I'm sure that that's not the norm for a lot of, like, quote, VTuber personality people. Yeah, there's bedrock. There's bedrock, then bedrock, or it's just stupid I didn't even... What? I didn't even know there was a bedrock ore. I genuinely had no idea that was a thing. Huh. That's cool. You learn something new every day. Oh, it's a mod, not vanilla. Ah, that's why. Okay. Because my brain was like, there's vanilla bedrock ore? Oh, man, I've never... Listen, I am in a brain state that is not like... I'm not firing on all cylinders right now. You're gonna have to, like, treat me like I'm a toddler. Oh, shit. I'm not. I am looking to attempt to shoot you 3 times. I didn't like that noise. No, sir. Controller has some heavy stick drift now. It's been there for 6 months, managed to keep it in check minor tweaks. Now it's just persistent. Yeah, I've definitely had a lot of I actually have on my PS5, I have 4 controllers total, not because of stick drift, but because of trigger break. So when they decided to do their adaptive trigger bullshit, they didn't keep in mind, like, how often people are going to be playing these fucking games. So, like, my trigger drift is so bad. It's just like, or my thing is not, it's loose. There we go. That's the words I'm looking for. My thing is loose. Since it's the DualSense, I can just switch the sticks to completely fix it, but I've been trying to avoid it the last... Yeah, my DualSense controller, the haptic feedback trigger control, has broken the spring on almost every controller, and even after I've disabled it, it's still big loose, and I'm just like, okay, it sucks. I do think the DualSense Pro controllers, the ones that they have with the modular insert pieces, are super fucking cool. I think those are awesome. Is that my dog? Is she whining? Hold on, 1 second. I'm pretty sure my dog is whining. Stand by. Also, I'm gonna get some more water while I'm out, just in case it happens. Oh, let me get a big freaking stretch while I'm out too, because I feel so sore working on that car, because that was super recent. That was like 2 days ago that I had to do that. So, like, I am still freaking sore from just being... It was 5.5 hours to do all of the car work. So, like, I'm just really sore. Man, 37-year-old man, just being on the ground, on my knees. I'm old, guys. I can't just be doing that stuff. I should just paid some young buck to do my car. Funny. Sit here, think about how old I not am. And here I am, talking about how old I is. Alright, girl. You get the food. I've got the food and I'm giving it to you. Oh, I've got the food and I'm giving it to you. I've got the food and I'm giving it to you. Who's got the dog food? I do. Oh, right. You need water too. You need some water in that bowl for you to lap it up after you're done getting all that fuck.
wanna slurp, slurp, slurp. Then you can burp, 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 cause it put in air in your body, cause you're a dog and do not.
Okay, we're back. Over here just fucking doing Dog Food the Musical. Alright. Son of a bitch! I forgot my water. I'll be right back. Alright, I have my water now. Man, maybe I really should. So I thought of this cool idea like forever ago when I was thinking, hey, I want to go ahead and do a VTuber model, but I don't really want to have a typical VTuber model thing. I would like to, don't worry, I'm about to drink water. I would like to go ahead and have a VTuber model in the corner, but I also want to have my webcam up at the same time. So that way, people could see my VTuber model doing the thing, and they could also see me doing the thing. And I thought it was such a cool idea, and Luft was like, no, that's not how go ahead, girl. That's not how VTubers work, you can't do that. So, I think it would be hilarious, because some people would come around to see my VTuber model. Some people would come around to see me doing my thing. And you guys would also get to see the ridiculous shit that I do constantly when you see me leaving the stuff. Okay. My problem right now is I'm very heavily inebriated in an instant death fall area. With a lot of pits and crannies. Okay, now we move. Why is it so close? Why? Why was that so close? I thought he would leave his turret by then. That's why I was like, ah, fuck.
another piece of the key without my help. Or did you? I'm always watching you, friend. Be careful. Others are starting to see their own opportunity.
Alright. It's actually safer to just do it this way. Bad Hornet. What is this thing? It's a burst gun. Feel the sting. It's a corrosion repeater. Feel the sting. What does that do? Honestly, the reason I even play this world is because of how absurdly rare it is. It's an ironic one of the rarest found by far of how everything lined up in it was something absurd, like 800 quadrillion chance with figuring out the odds. Created new worlds for the rest of my life and never found anything as absurd ever again. That's funny. It's always something that you just randomly lucky lotto into, too. You're just there existing and not even knowing the paradise you have found. And then suddenly you find out and you're just like, what? Feel the sting. Borderlands 1. Repeater with corrosion 2 to 4, so it's not the highest rating. Fires 2 round bursts of corrosive. Doesn't trade raw power for its effects. Interesting. Interesting. Hold on. 1 second. Sorry, I'm responding to a text here. Should never even found it in the first place. Yeah, but I mean, that's not how it works. The universe works in mysterious ways. Alright, cool. Sorry, there's drama at Luft's job, so I've just been looking at a lot of it. So 12 versus this being a what? 145, 39 clip. Good fire rate. This is just burst fire, so tick tick tick. No, tick tick because it's 200. So tick 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 tick. So it's essentially 320 something, but with the 12-shot clip. Could have won the lottery, but I got Minecraft and said, hey, you don't pick and choose your wins. They just happen. Missing persons. We're gonna avoid Moth to the Flame. I don't honestly feel like doing that. Nothing. Oh, hold on.
Get your mans here.
Boop boop. Thank the Lord, after 13 hours you found it. It's all it took was a little bit of elbow grease, hard work, and an unwillingness to be proven wrong. I would love... So, I have a list of, mods that I would love to see in a server. I'll have to find the paper here somewhere. But it's a list of mods that I've played with in Minecraft worlds for many years. And over the course of playing Minecraft, I found that these particular things are mods that I want in a server that will probably just become my forever server. And if I could find it or make it myself, I don't have a good enough computer to make it myself. But if I could find it, that would probably just be what I play on forever. I used to play on this server called Flying Islands. Guy's really cool. He actually does a lot of mods on his own. So a lot of his mods were in-house brewed mods, along with other really cool stuff. So, that's probably why it'll take me forever to find something that's like it. But he had all these really cool mods in there, and then he had things like Twilight Forest, which I really love Twilight Forest. I hear it's also gotten a lot better. Thaumaturgy, which is by far like one of the most enjoyable quality of life improvements and additions for mods that I've seen in a very long time, because it added all kinds of cool stuff to the maps, like magic wands and the ability to craft like certain enchantments or like parasitic weapons, and it just added a whole bunch of stuff for the amount of overhaul it did. And there were a few other things that I can't recall off the top of my head. Like, a few other magic systems. Tinker's Construct, which has ruined how tinkering gets done in any of these games. I can't do any other type of tinkering because of the way Tinker's Construct was done. It's such a good mod.
What can I do for you? Watch your back out there.
But yeah, Tinker's Construct just changed the way. And Tinker's Construct, not only did it change the way it was done, but the Thaumcraft, it sounds honestly, it was great. So Twilight Forest added a completely new warp biome to go to, where you would go through the portal, and then it was Twilight Forest, added all kinds, it was like RPG-esque, had bosses and locations and stuff. It was really cool. And then Thaumcraft with its magic and everything, but Thaumcraft was really good in the fact that its systems integrated extremely well with not only vanilla, but also Tinker's Construct. Put this in the world. Imagine how many players play Minecraft, how many worlds are created. Some just world animation, find the rare ones, how old the game is. Yeah, I've seen 0 reports of any world that's even close to what my world ended up as. That's pretty damn absurd. Yeah, I mean, there are a trillion many worlds out there. So the chances of somebody finding themselves a Goldilocks is bound to be out there. Even how however unlikely it is, somebody out there probably has one. So yeah, I think it's cool. It's pretty neat. I think when I was growing up and Minecraft was out and around, there was this interesting concept of chain world. I don't know if you remember this or not, but there was a hard drive out there, like a drive that it had an entire Minecraft world on it. It was completely custom built and everything. It had all kinds of cool stuff, but nobody knew exactly what was on this hard drive because the person played it, but as soon as you died, it locked you out of it and you could no longer use the hard drive. So you had to give it to somebody else to go ahead and play it. And it was a singular world that existed only on this hard drive called Chain World. And I remember, like, this thing getting passed on from person to person. And the only caveat was you couldn't stream it. That you couldn't talk about what was on the world. And eventually, at some point, there was, like, some streamer or something who ended up buying it. Who ended up buying it through some auction or whatever. Got a hold of Chain World. And then it just disappeared from there. And never heard anything about Chain World again. And I have no idea what happened to it. And I don't even know if we still know what was on that world or not. Sounds like some sort of myth? Yeah, it definitely did sound like some sort of myth. But it was a real thing. It sounded so fucking obscure, urban, legendy. But it was an actual thing that happened. Was the Chain World drive. Because I remember there was a big controversy about when the lady went ahead and bought it. And they were like, what the hell? Why are you allowing this thing that's supposed to be an experience that's given from person to person to just be sold? And the guy who made it was like, it's out of my hands. I gave it away. It's up to you guys to manage it. Are these... I guess there's upgraded versions of these? Huh. I didn't realize that there were darker gold versions I could get. Alright. May as well fucking buy them out. There's no reason not to. I have the money. I don't really need it, but I also don't need $2 million that I'm never gonna spend. Also, how is it that after, like, 13 hours for Bedrock War, right after another batch and get 8 of them? Where there's one, there's many, right?
Hi there.
Oh, this is gonna be the with the junk pile. I know where it's at. Alright. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I have the proper capacity, and I am only feeling myself getting worse here to continue on. So I think I'm gonna have to call it for today. Because if I do this, I'm probably gonna get myself killed. As you have already seen, I've almost died like 3 times. And my brain is incapable of processing all the stuff that's happening right now. So I'm gonna probably call this for today. Now that all of you guys are at least caught up in all the shit going on in my life, you can expect more regular broadcasts to be coming up. I'm just gonna let this work its way out of my system here. But yeah, thank you guys for... Thanks for restoring my hope in the fact that I have the chance to actually come back to the community and everything. Because I wasn't expecting you guys to show back up. And the fact that all of you guys did was wonderful. It truly brought a smile to my face. Anyway, guys. Back to regular schedule. Starting on Monday. Yeah. Stay cool, stay safe, stay golden, all of that. I don't really have a good outro.